Ryan and Dan, thank you so much for being here. We're so excited about Ryan's World. I was just watching some of your YouTube videos. You guys are awesome. This is so cool. Ryan, you're just 11 years old?
I'm 12 now.
You're 12 now. Okay, well, tell us how you got started in YouTube. You're a YouTube creator going to the big screen. First of all, let's talk about how you got into YouTube.
So when I was really young, I was just on my iPad watching, scrolling, and I saw like lots of young content creators. And I asked my parents, like, if they could do it, can we try? And then we ended up doing it, and we started as like a toy reviewing channel. But it grew into so much more, like skits, challenges, video games, and educational videos.
That's so cool. Dan Rhodes, tell us about Ryan's World and kind of like this is geared to 2-year-olds and up. What do you want kids to take away from Ryan's World?
I think from this movie, like, obviously a lot of the fans that watch this film will already be familiar with Ryan and what he does. I think the main thing is the fact that obviously it's more content for them to consume because it's a full-length movie, but it also gives his fans something different to watch. And that's why it's so important, as you know, as a content creator who's produced as much stuff with Ryan and, you know, been top of the game for so long, how can you keep showing the audience new things that they can get behind and enjoy? And I feel like this movie gave him a great outlet to do that. And one of the best, my favourite part of the film is at the start when he saws me in half. So yeah, Ryan does a magic trick to me that all went well, fingers crossed. But yeah, I don't know if it went well or not. I don't know the long-term side effects of being sawed in half, but you know, what can you do?
Godspeed to you, Dan. Ryan, so this is so cool. I mean, you have a huge fan base. You have almost 40 million subscribers on your YouTube. Do you think a lot of kids are going to be pumped about this movie come Friday, August 16th to go see the first movie for your channel?
I'm sure a lot of my fans are excited to see the movie coming out. It's almost here. It's August 16th.
Yeah, I know. It looks super cool. And Dan, what do you think makes this movie stand apart compared to other children's movies?
Well, that's a really good question. First of all, it's the first ever influencer-led film of all time. There's never been one that has existed, which sounds crazy to say, because I believe that, like, obviously the future of the world is content, and, you know, this is going to be probably the first of many. And I think it'll be cool in maybe 10, 20 years that they look back and be like, yeah, this was the first influencer-led film. And the beauty of it is I'm playing myself, Ryan's playing himself, so it doesn't seem too alien to the audience, yet it still has that theme of a movie, you know, storyline, loads of different things happening. His family's in it, you know, so the audience will be used to that from watching Ryan's content. Also, his 2 little twin sisters are so funny. There's so many like funny one-liners throughout the film, and it's just brilliant. So I highly recommend you to check it out.
Yeah, this movie could be paving the way for influencer-led films. Super cool. Ryan, can you tell us a little bit about the storyline?
So basically, I have to save my sisters from an evil comic book because it sucked them into the animated world. So I have to go in there and save them from a ton of villains. And yeah.
No,
I'm not one of the villains in the film, by the way. I'm a good guy in all this.
Oh, good.
You know.
Oof.
Well, if you read that look, he's like, I'm not sure about that, Dad. Yeah, I'm a good guy in the film.
We'll have to watch and figure it out for ourselves. Won't we?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this Friday in theaters, we're so pumped. Ryan's World, take your family out to see it. And if people aren't familiar, they will be once they see this movie and watch our YouTube videos. They're super fantastic. Leave you feeling great. I love your content. Thank you, guys. Dan Rhodes, Ryan Kaji. Good to see you.
Pleasure. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Look on the film.